Hello everyone. It's James again. And in today's video we are going to talk about recovering from narcissistic traits and changing toxic behaviors. I was asked this question by one of my female viewers, as she was bothered by the fact she behaves in such a manner that a narcissist might act. The key thing to note first and foremost are the words narcissistic traits. This is important as there is a big difference between someone that is a full-blown narcissist and someone that has narcissistic traits. Both are extremely toxic in nature, and both should be avoided. But the one that is a true full-blown narcissist will never realize they are the cause of all the problems going on around them. Rather, they will project all of their faults and bad behaviors on a scapegoat. A true narcissist doesn't have a conscience, nor do they feel bad about the horrible things they do to others. However, they relish and feel very good about destroying the lives of others. Then we have those that have narcissistic traits. These people are still out there hurting others and destroying lives just like the full-blown narcissist. And yes, they might even thrive off of the negativity around them. However, they might have mixed emotions or bad feelings from time to time about the harm they cause. They might also have what we call a light bulb moment, where they might see their bad behavior in someone else and know that's how they act and want to change this negative behavior. So can a narcissist change? Well, I have to tell you all the evidence points to the answer being no, but the more important question is, can someone that has narcissistic traits change? And the answer to this question is a possible yes. However, I will tell you it will be extremely difficult for this type of person to have success, and they will have to work very hard at changing. So how does someone with narcissistic traits change and become a better person? Well, first they need to have that light bulb moment where they realize the severity of their situation and the negative impact it has had on others. The next step is try to look back in one's life and see where the problem originated. Are there other family members that act this way? Were you overly spoiled as a child? Or were you abused as a child? The next important thing is a spiritual grounding. People can say what they want, but no matter if you are a victim of such a person, codependent, or the one with narcissistic traits, getting a deep spiritual grounding is important. And I know everyone has their own opinions and beliefs, but for me it was my faith in God that pushed me through being a victim of toxic people, and to overcome being a victim of such toxic people, and being able to help others. I have also seen such faith help people with toxic lives that deep down inside had a good heart, and through hard work and faith they were able to better themselves. The other thing that needs to be looked at is empathy, and learning how to develop empathy for others. This is really important for the person with toxic traits to work on, which is having empathy for others. And one of the best ways to develop this is to volunteer your time helping the sick and the poor, or volunteer helping out special ed kids, or children with special needs. This is something you can do for free, and it won't cost you the amount of money therapy will. That being said, therapy is a good idea, but you need to know what you're wanting to get out of it before you go, so your toxic traits won't allow you to lie and sabotage your own progress. So volunteering special needs kids is a great place to start for developing empathy and the ability to feel compassion for others. Empathy is basically having the ability to put yourself in someone's shoes, and relating to them from one person to another. And being able to do such a thing will not allow you to mistreat this person or take advantage of them. So when volunteering, keep a journal and reflect on your writings often to help you keep in touch with these newly found feelings and emotions. The next thing you want to do is be honest with yourself and others. If you have someone important in your life that you trust, confess your problem and ask for help. Don't allow yourself to get caught back up in the old behavior of making excuses for the bad things you have done to other people. However, just admit things for what they are. Say you're sorry and ask for help. If you have someone in your life to help keep you honest about your problem, recovery and life changes will be even more possible. The next thing is go back and tackle your problems that made you this way to begin with. If you were abused in any way as a child, speak to a professional if possible that has training and knowledge in such matters. If you were overly spoiled, donate your time to those that are in need and don't have such luxuries, so you can put your life in perspective, and so you can grow as a person. so you can realize there is a bigger, harder world out there for most people, and that all the great things you have are blessings and you should be thankful instead of being mean-spirited. Also, if you have someone in your life that isn't spoiled that you trust, let them help you learn the ropes of life and how non-spoiled regular people live, and how people do for themselves without expecting others to serve them hand and foot. Partake in group activities where you need to work as a team, and you need to share responsibilities with others. And while doing such things, you will be able to learn fair play and how to see you aren't the only human being in the universe that matters. You might be able to get into contact with such groups through a counselor or therapist. And lastly, educate yourself on this topic for the rest of your life. Because the more you know, the better you will become. And the more you strive to learn, the less of a chance you have of a relapse. Because any toxic behavior can reoccur just like an alcoholic or drug addict. Because just when you think you aren't this bad person anymore, it can come back on you and those around you, causing nothing but pain and problems for all. I hope you found this video helpful, and hope you will have that light bulb moment, where you will be able to make the changes in your life to become a better person, and end this vicious cycle of pain. Like I always say, knowledge is power. The more we know, the more we can better our lives and the lives of those around us. Until next time, bye for now, and be good to yourself.